So our project work subject code is A6811. So project members are Manoj Kumar P, Akash S, Divagar B and Yuvraj S under the guidance of Mr. Karthik R. Comparative study on normal sand and M sand. So introduction. Concrete is widely used material in the world. So sand is most widely used fine aggregate process of manufacture concrete. Out of the total combustion of aggregate, fine aggregate consumes around 20 to 30% of volume. So this is an introduction. So need for study of a project is compression strength of hardened concrete is increased by using M sand instead of normal sand and by partial and full replacement, and adding M sand to the fresh concrete gives better physical properties. So an objectives of our project is to determine the compression strength of concrete by partial and full replacement of normal sand to M sand to compare the physical properties of M sand and normal sand. So methodology of our project is selections of material, characterizations of fine aggregate, test on normal sand and M sand, preparations of concrete cubes, testing of specimen, result and comparison. So selections of material, we are going to select the materials before going to implement a project, and characterization of fine aggregate for normal sand and M sand in various size. Various tests on normal sand and M sand is particle size, specific gravity, silt content in fine aggregate, determinations of bulking of fine aggregate, water absorptions on fine aggregate. Preparation of concrete cubes have various steps: batching, mixing, appending, placing, finishing and curing. So testing of specimen. So various tests are conducted on both normal sand and M sand are given below. So particle size distribution. So we are using a size of 4.75, 2.36 mm, 1.18, 600 micron, 300 micron, 50 micron, 90 micron, and finally pan. So these are the graph from the result. And for normal sand, we are using a size of 4.75 mm, 2.36, 1.18, 600 micron, 300 micron, and 150 micron. So these are the graph plotted for normal sand. So determinations of silt content in fine aggregate. So for using M sand, we have got the percentage of silt content is 6%, and by using a normal sand, we have conducted the test on normal sand. So we got a percentage of silt content for normal sand is 7.1%. So specific gravity of soil solids will be 2.602 to 2.80, and we have got the specific gravity of fine aggregate for M sand is 2.8 and for normal sand is 2.6. So bulking of fine aggregate. So moisture present in aggregate form a film around each particles. Bulking of aggregate depend upon two factors: percentage of moisture content, particle size of fine aggregate. So bulking of fine aggregate of M sand gives the percentage of 33.33%, and for normal sand it gives the bulking property of 25%. So water absorption. So water absorption is the main characteristic considered in project. So water absorption for normal sand is 1.83%. So slump cone test. So slump cone tests are carried out in order to find the workability of concrete. So preparations of concrete cubes. Batching. So quantity of ingredients was arrived by conducting proper weight batching and stored separately for mixing. So proper mixing of concrete was carried out manually in proper way. So compacting, we are compacting a concrete with 25 by giving 25 blows using a tamping rod. Placing. So mixed concrete is placed in a mold in such a way that there is no chance of segregation. Proper compaction was done by using tamping rod. So finishing. After placing the concrete, the surface of specimen was finished properly in smooth manner. Curing. So M25 grade concrete was prepared, and we are going to cure concrete for 7 days and 14 days strength. So compressive strength of brick masonry. Compressive strength of masonry was examined by testing 5 brick high stack bonded masonry prisms. Prisms were prepared using burnt clay brick having compressive strength 10.1 megapascal and using 1.57 mortar. With a reverse and a natural side, compression masonry was 7 megapascal and 10.1 megapascal. Nearly 30% increase in masonry strength was observed. So the result of test. So normal sand gives 2.8 particle size and M sand gives 3.08. Specific gravity is 2.6 and 2.8. And for water absorption is normal sand 2.04% and 1.83%. Percentage of silt content is 7.1 and 6%. Percentage of bulking is 25% 33%. So these are particle distribution for normal sand and M sand. Derived with the particle size distribution in both normal sand and M sand shows better result in manufactured sand. Specific gravity by the test the physical properties were conducted. The M sand gives better result, and here are the comparison between normal sand and M sand for various tests. So compressive strength for 7 days is 17, and for 14 days is 22. 50% replacement is 17, and 14 days 23. For M sand is 18 and 25.3. So these are the comparison on graph. So slump value is 27, 50% is 26, and for